Unless you've been completely off social media, you have probably seen how mainstream selling info products has become. Shit, even myself, I've made over $400,000 selling my own different info products. What that's doing though is making the average person way more skeptical about purchasing something like an info product or a mentorship or a course. And that skepticism is killing a lot of coaching programs. A lot of people that you see selling these different mentorships and courses are struggling right now. And this might even be you watching this video. You might be an online coach yourself and just feel like you're really not making as much money, getting as many customers as you used to. But in this video, I'm going to cover the 3 reasons that 90% of info products are failing in 2026 and how you can make sure that yours doesn't follow the same path. The number one reason that they are failing, and if you're an online coach or someone with a big audience selling something, this is probably what you not want to hear, because this is what you and a lot of other people neglect. And that's, you're not getting people results. You simply have a bad product, right? A lot of these online coaches that sell mentorships and stuff, they get caught up in just doing numbers, right? Like, how can we get more leads? How can we get more customers? And they neglect the actual product and the results that they're supposed to be getting these customers, right? So for me, for example, one of my programs is a sneaker reselling coaching program. I've been running it with my brother for the past 2 years now. And one of our main reasons that we continue to get leads, because we don't have some big personal brand, it's a lot of just cold traffic. A lot of the leads that we even get sometimes are just literally from referrals, because we're able to show the testimonials of people that have gone through the program and actually gotten results. So if you have a good product, the product can work for itself, right? It can sell itself because there's going to be testimonials from it. Like, you can create crazy good VSLs with testimonials and different things that can pretty much sell these prospects into your program before, they actually get on a sales call with you or your closer. Because the thing is nowadays is you can't just say, I made this amount of money, I can help you do the same. People, they're noticing that everyone's doing that. They need to see actual proof of people getting results. And if they can even talk to someone that's been through your program and seen live that they've gotten results and be able to interact with them, be like, hey, how was your experience? And they say it was good, that person is way more likely to be able to join your program. So if you are someone and you don't want your info product to die, I highly recommend taking time and putting an emphasis on making your product good and actually getting people results. Because when you do that, I promise you, customers are just gonna come naturally. It'll be used in your marketing, but you'll notice you have way less problems. And here's the thing, people need, nowadays with how mainstream this has become, people need to have trust when they're buying from a creator or an influencer. They need to have trust, and it's not going to be enough to just show your Lamborghini and show your lifestyle, right? You need to have cold, hard results, and not just results for yourself, but results from actual people who have worked with you. So that's the number one thing. Now, the number 2 thing I see is a lot of people are simply just relying on organic traffic. And here's the thing, if you look at the time period we're in 2026, you probably have the most amount of people creating content online than we've ever had before, right? So let's say you're a sales coach, right? And you're struggling to get people in your sales program. There are quite literally thousands of other sales coaches, right? So if you're just creating organic content just like them and expecting to get enough leads from that, it's simply not going to work, or it might work, but it's going to take a very long period of time. So if you want to actually start getting consistent leads in, you need to know how to run ads. And actually run ads that work, right? Because you can run ads and you can get leads in, but they'll never convert. You could run ads and barely get any leads from it and just blow away money, right? So you need to know what your ICP is. What is your ideal customer profile? What do they need help with? What are their struggles? And you need to come up with an offer that you can portray in these ads that is a no-brainer. If you just say, I'll help you get into sales, DM me the word this, and you will get horrible prospects. You're not going to get many results. If you have an actual offer that is irresistible for someone to turn down, that's how you get people to actually click on your ad. And then from that, you need to know how to actually have a process to where you can turn that cold lead into someone that is warm in just a short amount of time. So that way they can close on an expensive program, right? So that leads me into number 3, and that is not building trust with your leads before selling them. For example, with that info product I was talking about that I run with my brother for sneaker reselling, we have a free Discord. And in that free Discord, I do live webinars. I put out tons of testimonial interviews. I give out free value. I send out voice messages every single day. And so does my brother. So it's like we're building, these people are coming into our Discord completely cold. But over a few days, they're seeing all this stuff inside and they're building up trust with us, right? So when we reach out to them and they apply for our program and we get them on a call and, go through the sales process, it doesn't feel like we're being super pushy or just pushing this onto them because they've been able to see all of the results and all of the things that we've actually gave out for free before we're trying to sell them into something, right? If you're running ads and you're just immediately dialing the lead trying to sell them in on a $5,000 program when they literally just clicked on your ad, you're going to have like a 2% close rate and you're not going to end up, you might make a little bit of money, but it's not going to be sustainable and you're going to pretty much be fighting for closes every single time. So to recap, the 3 things is number 1, and this goes first before everything, is actually get people results and have a good product, right? Number 2 is stop relying on just organic traffic. You simply can't anymore. You need to be able to have that predictable system where if you spend this amount of money on ads, you're going to get this amount of return, right? And number 3 is build trust with your leads before selling. This is perfect to go along with cold traffic because if you have cold leads coming in and just try to sell them in on something right away, again, you're not going to get that sale. You need to get them in, build that reciprocity, build that trust with them. And then even before you get them on a sales call, you need to have them watch VSLs, watch student testimonials, have a good pre-call process, and then you can actually close them in. So fix those 3 things within your business if you haven't yet, and I promise you, your info product will not be part of that 90%, and you will actually have a predictable way to make money and leads come in, sell them into your program, and actually get them results. So if you took any value from this video, please subscribe to the channel. I put out tons of different videos about my own experience selling different info products and stuff online, and also just advice I have for other coaches, or even if you're someone that, is a growth operator trying to work on the back end of one of these things and learn the marketing, the sales, and the funnel and everything that goes into it, my videos will help with that too. So please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And in the description, I'll also have a link where you can book a call with me if you need help with your own offer, and I'll have my Instagram as well so you can reach out to me with any questions. And I'll see you guys in the next one.